In this edition of Letters to Trump, we're going to check out what, has to be said about Nancy Pelosi. So let's see what we've got. Ah, yes. In our nice big book here, trying not to light it on fire. That'd be no bueno. So here's our picture. We got Trump, Dirty Pence, Crazy Nancy. All right, let's see what we've got here. First, we'll start with the letter. This is January 17th, 2019. This is, Dear Madam Speaker, due to the shutdown, I'm sorry to inform you that your trip to Brussels, Egypt, and Afghanistan have been postponed. We will reschedule this 7-day excursion when the shutdown is over. In light of the 800,000 great American workers not receiving pay, I'm sure you would agree that postponing this public relations event is totally appropriate. I also feel that during this period, it would be better if you were in Washington negotiating with me and joining the strong border security movement to end this shutdown. Obviously, if you would like to make your journey by flying commercial, that would certainly be your prerogative. I look forward to seeing you soon and even more forward to watching our open and dangerous southern border finally receive the attention, funding, and security it so desperately deserves. Sincerely, Donald Trump. Biography. Nancy Pelosi is a former Speaker of the United States House of Representatives. Now, Nancy lately, I'm recording this January 30th. Lately, people have been chasing Nancy around town and yelling at her, so people are not happy with Nancy anymore. Okay, so this is what Trump wants to say about Nancy. Crazy Nancy Pelosi just didn't know where to stop. She was bad for our country in so many ways. If she focused that energy and intelligence on helping America to be great again, she would have been able to do unbelievably positive things. But instead, it was always negative energy and fake investigation after fake investigation. I sat with her daughter, Alexandra, at an event, and she said, "You and my mother would have gotten along great together." Perhaps she was right, but we never got a chance to know. As an example, at the beginning of my presidency, I'd have wonderful telephone conversations with Nancy, even have great dinners and lunches with her at various events. And then we get nasty calls from reporters with bad info put out by Nancy on her behalf. I said, "What the hell is going on? We just had a great lunch." Yet we always ended up with a negative story. It was fed to the fake news by Nancy. Okay, well, let's start off. Let's start off first with, I need a bigger desk. Okay, beyond that, we're doing the retro poster tarot, and of course, all alleged entertainment purposes only. What's Trump's thoughts on Nancy? Oh, and just then my candle goes out like a candle in the wind. Someone call Elton John. Wait, don't do that. He's a dirty bird. Okay. What's Trump's thoughts on Nancy Pelosi allegedly on entertainment purposes only? Oh, he's got lots of information on her. I think there's something interesting here, where, like, it's kind of touched on in that thing of, like, there could have been a good partnership to be had to move forward, thinking, but she wouldn't leave her party politics behind or something, I don't know, and work with him. Oh, there he is again. Anyhow, it's almost this idea where he's saying she's smart and she could have done the right thing and she didn't, and she made the wrong choices, and now I've kind of got no choice, so I'm going to have to leak out some information here, and it's going to come at her fast, heavy, and hard. There's a lot of things that Nancy apparently has been working on behind the scenes for a very long time that we just don't even know about. Oh, Mr. Opportunity. She could have been a force for good, but she didn't want to be a force for good. And so now she's going to get exposed. That's the way this is coming through. This reminds me of Joyce DeWitt from Three's Company. Come and knock on my door. I've been waiting for you, Donald. All right, now this part here I sat with her daughter, Alexandra, at an event, and she said, you and my mother would have gotten along great together. Wasn't there a video on that, that day? I don't know how many kids Pelosi has, and I don't know if this is that one that was in there with her. Anyhow, so he'd have great dinners and lunches with her at various events, and then he'd get nasty calls from reporters. Did he really have no clue that he was dining with a snake? Let's just ask it that way. And I'm sorry, if you're a big Nancy Pelosi fan, my sincere condolences to you. I don't know why you are. Something wrong in your brain. I don't know if there's any big Nancy Pelosi fans, but I don't know. So did he really not know he was dining with a devil when he was dining with Nancy? No. He was looking to see if he could get some information out of her, knowing that she's one of the swampy creatures. So no, it's like he was thinking he's going to come in here and get some information. Sadly, he finds out that she's locked that box up tighter than a fort. I don't know why I have people racing around my neighborhood. I hate that. There's some idea too, I really thought she was gonna see the error of her ways, or see the error of her alliances, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. He was trying to get information out of her. I think he might even tried to flirt with her, which is hilarious. Nancy, it's gonna be huge. Now, Donald. Good morning. I think he was using all of whatever skills he has to get information or to make deals with people or whatever. He was doing all this stuff and it wasn't going on. So he knew exactly, here she is. She's, swamp creature extreme. He knew what he's dealing with here. He wasn't looking necessarily that he didn't think there was going to be some miraculous change and all of a sudden, oh, Nancy Pelosi wants to work with me. It wasn't that. So let's put this down. I'm just curious. Thank you, Trash Man. I'm just curious. What top three things does he know about Nancy Pelosi that we'll find out about? Ooh, not that that's surprising. 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Money, 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 money. Okay, now let's do it this way. Let's pull out these. Oh, let's use these ones today. Major Arcana Tarot. I think that's what it's called. Link on my website. Let's see. I'm going to get 2 cards each on each of these cards about these major things we're going to find out about Miss Pelosi. If you haven't yet, join me in the Moon Moth Manor. Come on down, the price is right, and you can get access to readings like these ahead of time. And other ones I don't share on Tuba the U. Interesting spot to break. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, let's go with this one first. 10 of Pentacles. Nancy is famous for her stocks. Stock trading, buying, selling, all of that good stuff. She is the queen bee of doing all of that stuff and trying to cover it up, but she wasn't quite as good at covering it up allegedly as she thought she was. So we're going to find out about her money deals. Her money deals. All right, then we got our 7 of Cups. This is coming across as secret contractor deals. I don't know. You get a government contract, you get a government contract, you get a government contract. Her having some type of influence on who are getting government money based on favors and whatnot. I don't know what the political term for that is, but that seems to be coming out. This one's still kind of sneaky. So she's been thieving, allegedly. She's been thieving for quite a long time, and I'm wondering if, I'm thinking this has to do with military money, not good money. Money going to operations that are not good or secret, covert, renegade. Renegade? That could be Barry. Like she's the in-between, allegedly. She's the in-between, making shit happen for secret operations going on behind the scenes that are like super bad. Really? Really? Tell me more. Let's get out some mystery Halloween-y type cards because they work all year long. I want to know about these like secret operations. One of a kind. Ghost. This is like those top secret ones. This is like where you have those elite military guys and girls. This is like, there's some, okay, allegedly, there's some type of big old military thing that was kind of like top secret, in and out, like a ghost came in and did it. And nobody saw anything. Like it was like so, like it came under the cover of darkness and I did this thing and I get back out and you don't even know what happened. Gato, courage. I think this is, there's some type of military operation, something, sending troops somewhere in there, covert, that kind of thing. I got chills on that one. That's like, that's not gonna be good. I think that's gonna, okay, let's see these contracts. What else can we know about these contracts? Because this is all about doing some agenda. It looks like one way, but it's something else. Ugh. It's no good vibes. Not good stuff. Okay. Oh, there she is. A little sort of feminine energy. This is going to come back to bite them in the ass. This is like house appropriations or something in the house. I know it's a literal haunted house, but I'm saying she's something in the house. I don't know where money comes for our doling out any of this stuff. It's in-house, it's inside, like, so it's not just she gets money on the back end or something, allegedly, like, hey, I want you to give our company a contract, okay, and then on the backside, I'll help you, here's some money for your Starbucks fund or whatever, I don't know, her ice cream freezers, whatever. There's something way from the past that's going to come back up on this. This is like another way thing in the past. Okay, now let's look into her stock trades. That's going to come out. Giving. Getting tips ahead of time. There's people that she's getting a heads up from whoever it knows what's the inside skinny. It's divine timing, isn't it? It's always I just happen to pick these winners. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's these other people behind the scenes. This would almost tell me as well that when a stock goes up, a stock goes down, that there's some type of manipulation behind the scenes. So that's why they're like, hey, Nancy, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, come and get this one. Okay, oh, hey, you might want to sell this one. Okay, so crazy Nancy's going to be in some deep doo-doo. It's not going to be good for her. This almost kind of looks like her. Come here, Paul. What's up with him? Let's check in real quick. Since we're talking about crazy Nancy, what's going on with that whole deal with the, Paul and his buddy? Haven't heard anything in a while. Did that get solved? I'm not solved. What kind of ding dong am I? Let me see. I don't think we've even finished hearing about the car crash. News? What's any news we got here? Oh, he's convicted. Okay. The man who attacked Paul Pelosi convicted on the charges. Does that mean Paul Pelosi's out of the woods? Does that mean he's all free and clear? Nancy got that wrapped up for him. Oh yeah, look, I got out of that. We got out of that. Nancy hooked me up. Oh, they had to call in a lot of favors. Whoopsie! Oh my. They're still getting away with things. If I was Paul, I'd be careful. I'd sleep with one eye open. They called in a lot of favors here that's left them vulnerable to anything that could possibly come out in the future. It's almost like they spent a lot of their reserves, I guess, on getting him out of hot water with this. Eek. Something's coming up here with Ninos, which I don't like. Some more stuff's going to come up here. Because we got... Yeah, 2 Ninos here. I don't think Paul's out of the woods yet. I think they thought that was their biggest threat. There's something else coming down the pike for Paul. They think they're victorious, but there's more secretos coming down the pike for these 2. Well, especially Paul. It seems like she's somehow involved. Anyway, allegedly. Entertainment purposes only. With that, thanks for watching. Join me in the Moon Moth Manor at AlyciaWicker.com, and I'll see you next time. Adios.